Imagine yourself driving down the road on a Sunday afternoon, then all of a sudden, boom, your tire blows out. What would you do? Hi, my name is Anthony Whitney, and today I'm going to teach you how to change a tire. I'm going to explain what equipment is necessary to change a tire and what the steps are in order to change a tire. So with that said, let's start off with what equipment you need in order to change a tire. According to the article, How to Change a Flat Tire by Brett and Kate McKay, found on theartofmanliness.com, you need 3 tools to change a tire. One tool you need is you must have some kind of jack to raise the car off the ground. There are several kinds of jacks on the market. The most common types of jacks are bottle and floor jacks, which operate hydraulically, and scissor jacks, which operate mechanically using a screw. Most cars come standard with either a small bottle jack or a scissor jack, and they are normally stored next to your spare tire in the trunk of your car or underneath the back seat of a truck. Another tool you need to change a tire is a tire iron or a lug wrench. Tire irons are used to remove the lug nuts that hold your tire and rim on the car. The irons that come in different sizes, but most cars come with the correct tire iron that will fit the lug nuts on the car and is usually stored with the car's jack. If you don't like the tire iron that comes with your car, you can always buy a universal tire iron, which is also called a 4-way. The last tool you need to change a tire is obvious. You need the spare tire. In addition to these tools, some other tools you may need is a flashlight, gloves, or a tarp, just depending on the situation, whether or not it's raining or muddy outside. So now that you know what tools are needed to change a tire, let's look at what the actual steps of changing a tire are. There's several steps that need to be taken when changing a tire. The first step to changing a tire is to make sure you are parked in a safe area and have plenty of room to work. Next, you need to get out the tools you need to change a tire. After you get out all the tools, remove the spare tire from your car. Most spare tires are kept in a compartment in the trunk or in a bracket underneath the vehicle. When you get the spare tire out, you want to check to make sure it is in good condition and it is aired up all the way. The next step you need to do is to loosen the lug nuts. To do this, take your tire iron 4-way and turn it counterclockwise to loosen the nuts. When loosening the lug nuts, you do not want to take them all the way off. You just want to break them loose just enough so they can be easily removed when the car is jacked up. After you loosen the lug nuts, it is time to jack up the car. To do this, you need to look under the car and find a good spot to put the jack. According to DMV.org, it is always best to consult your vehicle's owner manual to find the most optimal positioning of the jack. If you do not have the owner's manual though, it is always best to place the jack under the frame of the car and closest to the tire that you're taking off. Once the jack is in place, jack up the car until the tire is about 4 inches off the ground. Now that the tire is off the ground, it is time to completely remove the lug nuts and remove the tire from the car. After the old tire is removed from the car, put on the spare. After replacing the tire, place the lug nuts back on the car and tighten them until they're just snug. When all the lug nuts are snug, tighten them as much as you can in what is called a star formation, meaning you tighten one lug nut starting at the top, then tighten the one diagonally from that, and then the one diagonally from that one, and so on and so forth until all the lug nuts are tight. After all the lug nuts are tight, lower the jack and place the car back on the ground. Once the car is on the ground, go back over the lug nuts and tighten them down as much as possible. Make sure you do not over tighten them so they don't break. Now that you have changed the tire, put away all your tools and clean up after yourself so you don't leave any trash behind. Once you are cleaned up, congratulate yourself on a job well done. Now that you know how to change a tire, let's recap what we talked about. Today, we talked about the equipment needed to change a tire, and I went through the entire 11-step process on how to change a tire. Now that you know the steps of changing a tire are, next time you have a flat, you should have no problem changing and getting back on the road. Thank you.